can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah.
Hi first graders! Today we are going to learn about the hour and minute hands on an analog clock. An analog clock looks like this. We also have digital clocks that you might see on a microwave oven or an alarm clock. We'll talk more about those tomorrow. Our focus today is the analog clock. You see analog clocks in many schools, offices, stores, all kinds of places. So it's really important that you know how to read these so that you're not too early or too late to different activities. Analog clocks have a few important parts that I want you to know about. First, like you and me, an analog clock has a face. This round part with the numbers on it is the clock face. Second, also just like you and me, a clock has two hands. On a clock, we call the short hand the hour hand, and we call the long hand the minute hand. These two hands help us measure time in units called minutes and hours. A minute is the time it takes you to count to 60 slowly, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way to 60. An hour is a longer unit of time. It's the amount of time that it takes this minute hand to go all the way around the clock and come back to the 12. There are 60 minutes in 1 hour. When the minute hand is on the 12, we use a special word. That word is o'clock. So let's look at this clock. What number is the hour hand pointing to? 3. What number is the minute hand pointing to? 12. I would read this time as 3 o'clock. Let's practice showing some times on our paper plate clocks. If yours isn't handy, hit pause to go get it and hit play when you're ready. All right, on our paper plate clock, let's show 6 o'clock together. So when I hear the word 6 o'clock, 6 is the hour, so my shorthand will point to the 6. And when I hear the word o'clock, that means the minute hand points to the 12. Your clock should look like mine. Now let's change the time on our clock to 9 o'clock. What number should the hour hand point to at 9 o'clock? If you said 9, you are right. So let's move that to 9. And when you hear the word o'clock, what number should the minute hand be at? That's right, the 12. Our clock says 9 o'clock. All right, let's work on our packet together. And just a reminder, we are in the week 4, day 2 packet. And I'd like you to turn to the page that looks like this. At the top, it says we do together. And there are pictures of 3 clocks on this page. The first question says hour hand. So if we look at this clock, what number is the hour hand pointing to? And remember, the hour hand is the shorter hand. Good. If you said 5, you are correct. Let's write 5 on that top line. What number is the minute hand pointing to? Good. 12 is right. Now, what time does this clock say? Ooh, I think I heard a lot of you say 5 o'clock, and that's exactly right. And on that line, we simply need to write 5. The word o'clock is already there. Let's go to the second one. Now, on the second one, notice there's no hands on in there. We have to draw those hands on them. The question tells us the hour hand is at the 1. Let's draw that on here. Remember, the hour hand is a short hand. So I'm going to start at the dot in the middle and draw a short line with an arrow pointing to the 1. The minute hand is at the 12, so my longer hand is going to point to the 12. Like that. What time does this clock say? That's right, 1 o'clock. I'm simply going to put a 1 on the line. All right, let's do the last one. The hour hand is at the 10. The minute hand is at the 12. I'd like you to draw the hands of that clock, and then we'll come back and we'll check it together. Go ahead. All right. Let's see if our clocks look the same. You should have the short hour hand pointing to the 10 and the long minute hand pointing to the 12. First graders, what time does this clock show? Oh, I heard so many of you say 10 o'clock. You are so smart. That is exactly right. Let's write 10 on the line for 10 o'clock. Great job. First grade, you're getting so good at telling time on a clock. Now it's time for you to do some practice on your own. Go to the next page in your packet that looks like this. At the top it says independent practice. I want you to answer these 5 questions all about telling time on a clock using the minute hand and the hour hand. And don't forget, there's a picture of a camera on this page, so this is one that you'll need to take a picture of and upload it to your Dojo portfolio. When this page is finished, I'd like you to go on to the spiral review. It would help if I turned it the right way, wouldn't it? All right, on the spiral review, the first box is addition practice. It says draw dots and add and write the answer. You're adding up 3 numbers in each column. On this box, it says measurement. Count how many baseball units tall each thing is and record the answer in the boxes. Counting by 5s. Circle groups of 5 bubbles and count. Write the total in the box. So you're going to draw a circle around 5 bubbles, and then you can count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on to see how many bubbles there are. And in the last box, this is 2D geometry. Count how many shapes are in the picture. Record answers. So I see a picture of a butterfly. How many squares do you count in that butterfly? How many circles? How many rectangles? And how many triangles do you see? All right, first grade, make it a fabulous day. I can't wait to see you back tomorrow. Bye.
You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah.